Alright, so guys, welcome back to another video. Evolution Leagues Fodder investments alongside what can you be buying right now to make some easy profits on FC26. Drop a like, do subscribe, and let's get in the video. Now, the first thing I do want to show you boys is the profit we have made in the past 24 hours in the VIP Discord investments, Evolution Leagues, alongside different flips as well. You can see in the background Lingard, I said to buy at 750, he went all the way to 2,000 coins. We have Greenwood, I said 12,250 is a decent price. He went all the way to 14,250. Nice and easy. 1.5k profit per card on console, and obviously 2.3k profit per card on PC. Next up, we have even more silvers. Murphy, you can see 700 coins all the way to 1.8, and obviously the cam as well, 400 coins all the way to 1,400 coins. And if we do scroll up even more, we have Frimpong, I said 9k, right now is 10,000 coins. Endrick and Rutter, amazing profits on those two investments. If I do show you as well, you can see in the low budget channel, I told my Discord to buy the following players. Endrick, I told him to buy him on the 26 for 1,000 coins on console and 1,000 coins on PC, alongside Rutter as well. On the 27th, I said to buy a few players. You can see Rutter on console 1.9 and on PC 2.2. Sell time 1 to 2 days. And guess what? Today, with the Evolution League, Endrick went from 1.2 to 2,000 coins. And obviously Rutter went from 1.9 all the way to 3,000 coins on console and 3.9k on PC. Very good profits on a lower budget with early evolutions. Alongside, if I do scroll up even more, PC, Theo Hernandez, 25k to max price, literally a no-brainer flip. Alongside Theo on console as well, I told my Discord to buy Theo at 22,000 coins, as you can see in the flip channel. He went from 22k all the way to, right now by the way, his max price at 30,000 coins. And this is the VIP Discord. All you boys have to do is copy and paste every single post I do, PC, console, and you get told exactly when to sell that investment in the sell card channel. As you can see in the background, the list of profits go on and on and on, boys. If you do want to join, the link will be in the comment section down below. £10 a month. Instead of wasting it in the packs in the store, you learn how to trade, you learn when to buy a card, when to sell a card, and exactly how to make millions of coins every single month. The link will be in the comment section down below. Let's get back to the video and talk about different investments you still can be doing right now. Now, the first thing I do want to mention is the investment I told you in the previous video that I really liked. I gave you my advice why I liked Cherky as an investment, and right now he's actually up in price. You can see I paid between 750 going all the way to 1,000 coins, and I told you in the video 1k on console should be a pretty nice and a pretty easy investment. And right now, as you can see in the background, Cherky on console is already 1k, and Cherky on PC is already, as you can see, 1,800 coins. Now the question is, do you sell or do you keep? Honestly, I wouldn't mind if you don't want to gamble on Cherky and see if tomorrow we do see a leaked cam, right wing, right mid evolution, and then once that gets leaked, he could rise even further. But obviously, if you are happy with the profits, you can take profits on Cherky. Overall, I'm probably going to hold mine and gamble and hope we do see the right mid evolution I was obviously talking about, and hopefully I am correct and it does rise even more. So that is Cherky, very good rise already. So I hope you boys did listen to my advice and obviously buy a few Cherkies as well. Now, next player I do want to mention, and I do think the risk is very low just because Pogba plays cam, obviously Cherky plays cam. If we do see this evolution I'm predicting, I do actually think Pogba could rise, obviously, if he does fit the requirements. And you can see right now Pogba is basically worth 1.4. I mean, yesterday he was 950, so since yesterday he has been rising a little bit. Do I think it's risky? Just a tiny bit, but if you do want to risk a little bit, buy 5, buy 10, buy 15 Pogbas and wait and see if we do see a cam, centre mid, CDM evolution, obviously in the upcoming days. I would not expect this either to drop anytime soon, maybe in 2 days, maybe 3 days, but I don't expect it to drop tomorrow because I don't think tomorrow on a Friday we are going to be seeing a cam evo. So that is the whole Pogba situation. You can buy a few as well. I do think it's worth it. Another player you can be buying if you simply do not want to play the game, you want to go on holiday, you want to chill and not trade for a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months. This Endrick, you can see in the past 14 days, there's 2 times he rose from 750 all the way to, as you can see, 1.5. Sometimes goes even all the way to 1.9, and sometimes goes all the way to 3 3,000 coins, and this is in the past 2 weeks. 2 evolutions on Hendrik in the past 2 weeks. So again, right now he's worth 1k. I mean, go on bids, go on snipes, 850, 900, 950. Eventually he's going to fit another evo, and in the hype he's easily going to go 1.3, 1.4, maybe even 1.5, maybe even 3,000 coins again, if obviously the evo is good. So that is Hendrik. I do advise you buying a few as well. Alongside this centre back from the Premier League has made myself and my Discord so many coins with leaked centre-back SBCs. I don't want to show the graph once again. In the past 14 days, have a look. He was literally min price 700 coins, rose all the way to 1.8, then boom, min price again 700 coins for a few days, and then boom, rose again to 1.5, and this is in the past 2 weeks. So I definitely think buying 10, 20 cards and just chill and let them sit on the transfer list should be a zero risk, no brainer investment. If you simply want to buy a few, go for it, and the risk in my opinion here is zero, and the reason is simple. You can go on bids and you can bid 650 on this player, and if you do get bored and you want to sell him, just quick sell. You quick sell for roughly 550 to 600 coins, you lose 100 coins per card. You buy 100 cards, you lost 10k. Is literally not the end of the world. So this player I do like as well as a long-term future evolution potential. Has rose nicely in the past 14 days. So that is the whole evolution side of, again, investments. I do recommend buying a few each. Obviously, if you are in the VIP Discord, sometimes we do get some early information. Make sure to check the investment channel and make sure to check the Evo Watch channel. There's going to be a lot of posts in that channel in the upcoming hours. Now, let me quickly run through Fodder, because I do think Fodder will be, in my opinion, a very easy investment this week. When do you buy? I'm going to mention that right now. First of all, if tomorrow on a Friday we do see 84s anywhere near 900 coins, 950, even 1k, I do think it will be the easiest investment of the week. So that is for tomorrow, Friday after content. Make sure to keep your eyes on 84s. If you are on a lower budget, you have 100k, 200k, 300k, 84s should be your playground. And if you do see them under 1k, this will be the easiest, and I'm talking about the easiest full send ever. So make sure you keep your eyes on 84s tomorrow after content. If you see them on open bids, on snipes, 900 coins, 950, 1k, in my opinion, a very easy and a zero risk investment long term. Alongside, let's quickly mention the higher rated Fodder. We do have some decent SBCs leaked, but I do want to quickly say as well, we have Rashford leaked, and you can see in the background, Rashford has not got a play style plus. Unless EA prices SBC super good, I don't really think many people are going to be completing Rashford, and the reason is simple: no playstyle plus. However, I still think Fodder can rise, and the reason is even easier to understand. Have a look in the background, because I do like to explain the reasons behind my advice. You can see, if I do scroll down, we do have the following: the max 88 rated Icon SBC will be released on Sunday, and usually with a brand new SBC, I do think a lot of people are going to gamble on that SBC. Alongside, on Wednesday, we should see the Hero SBC refreshing the max 88 plus, or 88 max, sorry. So obviously Fodder, I do think in general should be a pretty easy investment. Would I buy Fodder right now? Simple answer is no. Tomorrow after content, make sure you watch the videos. Saturday after content, make sure to watch the videos, because I'm going to tell you exactly which ratings to buy and which ratings I'm going to buy on my account. I do like a lot of 87s and I do like a lot of 88s. They just need to drop. And by the way, if you're not aware, Sunday or Saturday night we should be receiving the 2000 FC points you do get for pre-ordering the Ultimate Edition, and that equals tradable supply on the market, and hopefully we do see a further drop on Fodder Saturday night going into Sunday morning. So with Fodder, be patient, do not buy it right now, because I do think it can drop even more. But for example, let me give you some prices. 88 anywhere near 16k should be decent. 87s anywhere near 11.5 should be decent. 86s anywhere near 7,000 coins should be decent, and obviously 85s anywhere near 3,000 coins should be decent. That is some prices. Obviously they're not realistic, but that is roughly what I think they could drop to. So that is the whole Fodder situation. Should be a very easy investment going into next week, but for now, stay away and wait for my advice when to buy Fodder. Now, a method that works every single weekend with weekend league demand obviously being there will be trading with chem styles. How does this work? I'm going to give you some examples. Prices obviously could change with weekend league starting tomorrow, but just readjust them if obviously prices do change. For example, right now, as you can see in the background, Hawks are worth basically 900 coins. So every time you search a chem style on the market for the cheapest buy now, and that is obviously the 59th minute, as you can see in the background, every time you want to be looking for the 59th minute. Now, step number 2, you want to aim 100 coins below the 59th minute, and that would be if Hawks right now are worth 850, try to get them 750 with open bids and obviously with snipes. And then step number 3, you are going to lazy sell these Hawks for a much higher price to lazy people that are going to buy your cards in the last 30 to 40 seconds. So let me give you an example. Hawks right now are worth 850. Try to get them 100 coins below. That equals roughly 750 coins, and then list them 200 coins above what they're worth. If they're worth 850, just list them at 1k, and that means you are buying Hawks at 750, you are selling to lazy people at 1k, and trust me, they do sell every single hour in the last 30 to 40 seconds. As long as you have 10, 15, 20 chem styles at the same time, your sales are going to be very, very good. Engines, I mean, it's literally that simple. Engines, the exact same thing. As you can see right now, engines are worth 1.5k at the 59th minute. All you boys have to do is buy them 100 coins below the 59th minute, and that equals 1.4, and then lazy list 200 coins above the 59th minute, and that obviously equals 1.7. So you're buying them at 1.4, you are selling them at 1.7, and every single hour have 20 to 30 chem styles selling at the same time. And enjoy the passive coins you are going to make, because people simply cannot be asked to go to the market and check the cheapest buy now. They're just going to overpay 100 coins, 200 coins is really not the end of the world. And let's be honest, yes, you watching this video, at some point you have overpaid on a chem style because you simply cannot be asked to go to the market and check the cheapest buy now. Anchors, again, the exact same thing. Right now, anchors are worth, as you can see, roughly 3.3. Go on bids, go on snipes, and try to get them 3.1, 3.2, and lazy list 200 coins to 300 coins above what they're worth. Obviously, the more expensive the cards obviously do get, the higher the tax, and then increase the lazy price. With anchors, I like to do 300 coins above what they're worth. If they're worth 3.3, I'm going to lazy list obviously around 3.6 thousand coins, and you buy them around 3.2. It's very nice, it's very simple. It's not a lot of coins, but trust me, if you don't want to trade, you just want to have some cards selling at the same time, and every hour all you boys have to do is relist them one by one so they expire at different times. You're going to make easily 5k an hour, 10k an hour, depending how many sales obviously you do get. So that is trading with chem styles. It works amazing Friday, Saturday, and obviously Sunday. If you are in the VIP Discord, check the lazy listing channel. I basically update you every 2 hours on chem styles, what to buy, what to sell for, PC and obviously console. So if you do want to learn exactly how much to buy for and exactly how much to sell for, that is obviously in the VIP Discord if you do want to join. And the final thing I do want to mention in today's video is some investments that are very risky. I mean, don't get me wrong, they could work, but honestly, if you simply do not want to risk to lose your coins, I would not get involved. I'll just wait and see how content obviously moves with Friday 6 PM. First of all, Striker from United. I mean, this card has been so stable, as you can see, at literally 200k. Yesterday, you can see all day he was basically 200,000 coins. On Wednesday, as you can see, all day he was literally 210 to 205, very stable. On Tuesday, the exact same thing, very stable, 205, 210. On Monday he was very stable, as you can see, all the way to 205, roughly to 220 at some point as well. So this card hasn't really moved, and I do actually think if people don't really like Rashford SBC, they're gonna go and buy different strikers, and I do think this card has potential, but like I said, the risk is high, and the reason is simple. Rashford SBC, is he gonna be well priced? Are the community gonna like Rashford? If so, this player is gonna drop. If the opposite happens and people hate the Rashford SBC, this card should continue to rise. So that is obviously the risk. If you do want to take, go for it. If not, obviously avoid and do not buy. And the final card I do want to mention right now will be the centre back from Juventus. Again, very good card, can play left back, left mid, left wing and centre back, has anticipate plus, intercept base, and the stats overall look very good. Alongside, you can see in team 2 we don't really have any decent centre backs, and I do actually think this card has room to rise even more. On console, try to get around 47, PC, try to get around 48,000 coins. And boys, that will be the end of the video. If you do have any more questions, comment section down below, drop a like, do subscribe, and I will see you boys tomorrow with another video.